Hello builders and welcome to the channel. My name is Ninja from Brick Ninja 17 and this video is going to be part of a channel intro, and then I'm going to proceed into the review of 8028 Star Wars Imperial TIE Fighter, and that'll be the format for the foreseeable future. All my videos, they'll have two parts. The first part will be a speed build of said set, and the second part will be a review of said set, with its stats provided by brickset.com and lego.com itself. My posting schedule should not be expected to be regular for at least the first while for this channel, but I anticipate posting at a high frequency on my Instagram, and my Brickset account will be updated as often as I can get it. So at the end of videos, I anticipate doing things like maybe a Q&A or shoutouts and maybe a mock review or mock intro. But all that can be determined by leaving a comment below on what maybe you think I should do. And a like or a comment is very appreciated from you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will do my best to put out content that you'll want to watch. So without further ado, let's get into the review of LEGO Star Wars 8028 TIE Fighter Polybag. Here is the completed model, and it was released in 2008 as a polybag set and was given away on, I believe, 3 occasions in the UK. In terms of being sold in stores, it was sold in Target in 2013 for $4.99. Has 44 pieces, which means an 11.3 cent price to part ratio. It does not have any minifigures or action features / play features, but that's all for stats. Personally, I will say I do like this set. I like the original trilogy ships a lot, and that's not to say that the sequel ships or the prequel ships aren't good. I like that throwback kind of feeling, which is part of why I picked up this set, I suppose, is because it does fit the shape that the original TIE Fighters, I feel, had. Especially, you can see it in the wings with the 8 1x2 wedge plates, in terms of shaping off the wing around the edges. I am a little bit disappointed, however, even with the limited number of parts, that we weren't able to get the classic X, or well, it's the X shape, and then there's also a line that comes through here on the solar panel wings. It doesn't subtract from it too much, though, really. I mean, in a polybag, at this point, it's more about getting the shape right and just the general idea of the thing. Anyone who sees this and has seen any Star Wars movie is going to say, oh, yeah, that is a TIE Fighter, and that's expected. But the more hardcore fans would not be too pleased with the lack of detail over here. There's not a whole lot they could have done to fix that, or many pieces that they could have used, especially at the time, to try and get that shaping in there. The other thing that is not the best about this set is the combination of both dark and light gray and blue and black. It kind of takes elements from both of the color schemes of TIE Fighters, full-size TIE Fighters of past, and combines them, which is an interesting decision, I suppose. But it basically makes the wings look a whole lot different than the rest of the ship. You can kind of see, especially that contrast here, if we just look at just that center section and then the wings. It almost looks like they're patched in from two different models, which definitely wasn't how the real thing was. But that's something LEGO could easily have corrected by, instead of having these blue greeble details, or in the blue circular Technic pin piece, they could have replaced those pretty easily with black and light gray and dark gray pieces. They definitely have those molds specifically, including the light gray one that's actually in this set, or well, the three of them. But regardless of all that, this thing still does a pretty good job of just being a polybag set. I mean, it's not expected to have much with only, well, 44 pieces, and it's durable, and it looks good enough to put on like a display. The wings aren't really going to pop off as much as you play with it. They're held on pretty tight. You can see that it's a simple axle piece that just fits through the hole on this. Not all that complicated of a mechanism. There aren't any crazy uses of pieces in this set either. It's pretty straightforward, which is one thing I like about this set. Overall, I would recommend it, especially because it's not too hard to just take some of your own pieces and just put them together into this. All the instructions are available online anyways, so, you know, might as well. I feel like the only step further they could have gone with this as well is to add printing onto the canopy piece, which they have in later TIE Fighters. Remember, this is from 2008. And so it does not have any printed pieces, any stickered pieces, anything really, which isn't all that bad. But so overall, I would recommend this set, especially if you really like the whole idea of, I don't know, like a desk toy or just something to sit around and look pretty and make people say, hey, that guy's a Star Wars enthusiast, because that's what it's all about. I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you have, please leave a like or a comment down below. It would be super helpful. In terms of the future for this channel, for the next video, I'm anticipating doing a few more of these smaller polybag style sets, and then moving on to a few of the mid-size and mid-ranged like models towards the larger end, well, UCS sets and things like that. But that's all for now, and happy building.